Greetings, my country people. One love and respect to you all. Sending you love and respect to you and your loved ones wherever you are from. Remember, tuishi kwa amani, umoja na upendo. Amani ya faidi watu wote. To Martha Koome, Mr. President, our nation, our beloved nation, is a developing nation, and we need to be more susceptible to change in our constitution to ensure that there is sustainable peace. If the reason for unrest is politically related, we need to amend the constitution to be of benefit to all who contend in a democratic presidential race. The way we derive at a presidential winner should not be one-sided. We should amend Article 139 and make it a law that a candidate may have more elected governors on a party ticket yet fail to attain the presidency. In such a case, should we consider the number of elected governors as a means of deriving an electoral winner? If they are more than the opponent, i.e., if Wanzakoya today was running in a presidential race against Andraza, and Andraza happens to have more governors than Wanzakoya, should Andraza then become president because he has more governors than Wanzakoya? The presidential results should only be announced when the chair and the commission are in unison, failure to which the results should be declared null and void. When the people aren't satisfied by the government or by the governing authority, they will protest. That is their democratic right. But we have to understand it is politically related. And to avert this unnecessary disruption, government should be open to accommodate their opponents in government through expanding the government to ensure that people live longer, healthier, and better lives. It should allow people to exercise their democratic right to enhance the change they desire through those demonstrations. Therefore, the police should always serve and protect. The government should lay out its agenda openly and focus on every sector that will ensure people's lives are flourished. For instance, the government is focused on housing, developing a housing plan for the Kenyans. But who will develop a working plan for the Kenyans? There is no jobs. The government is constructing houses each and every day. Why then should the government not construct our own state house and let us feel like, hey, we own this country? Is it our own, or can we not construct our own state house? If we can, then that's the main reason for you to construct houses. And if you're into housing and you don't construct our own state house, Mr. President, it's really ironical. So you start at our own state house. And here are three words of wisdom for you, Mr. President. These are the proposals by the Gen Z that they wanted you to address, Mr. President. First and foremost is that you should be open to accommodate the opponent in government, expand the government, and create a prime minister post, and that will avert more mandamanos moving forward in the future. Secondly, Mr. President, there are no jobs. The youth are lacking employment opportunities, and we cannot all go work in a construction. Kindly try to create jobs apart from construction jobs, industrialize the nation. And thirdly, our economic independence is the real independence. Industrialize the nation, Mr. President. Thank you.